Daybreak-plus streaming newscast. We do want to start off with some breaking news this morning. Buffalo police are asking for your help finding a missing child. This is Victor Chacho. He was last seen wearing a black puffer coat, gray sweatpants, and black and red Nikes. He's 5'5", he's got chin-length dreads, and police say he could have 2 backpacks on him, and that he's known to walk around Eggert, Kensington, Harlem neighborhoods. They didn't say how old he is or any more information about his disappearance, but if you have any information on where he might be, you should call 911 immediately. And also this morning, we are dealing with some tricky travel. Flakes are flying. This is the 219 at Southwestern Boulevard. The road is clear now, but there was a crash earlier right there on the 219, creating major backup, so at least it's clear right now. We also know Route 98 north and south is closed right now from Hike Road to Hicks Road in Farmersville because of a crash. We've seen lots of spinouts, especially elevated highways, bridges. They're really slick this morning. It only takes a little bit of coding, Kevin, and one bad driver or one accident to really cause some issues out there. I hate seeing snow maps in spring, but we got to deal with it today.
That's March, man. You know, it's like was it Lucy that took the ball away from Charlie Brown, right?
Yep.
And that's what March is like. You know, it'll give you. So it'll sprinkle in some 60 and 70 degree days, and then
golfing weather.
There you go again. Yeah, I was golfing a week ago, and now I'm tracking snowflakes across western New York.
Yeah, and so now as we're getting ready for baseball season, Bison's opening day is on Friday. We should get that in, but then rain this weekend, even though we're going to have warmer temps. Yeah,
they'll get their Friday game in okay. Saturday game maybe, and then Sunday, I don't think it's going to happen.
Just because of a rain out.
Yeah, I think Sunday is going to be the rainier day of the weekend, but a couple systems are just, but this is March.
Spring.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about it. Thank you.
Sure,
Meet
absolutely.
me over there.
I will. Yeah, a lot of choreography here on the streaming show. It's all right. I got to go over there. And, okay, so again, we're tracking flakes across western New York. The accumulations will, up to an inch in some high spots in the southern tier, and maybe even the southern Erie County. We're looking at Boston, Colden, etc., up to an inch as well. Maybe even western Wyoming County, Arcade, Java, etc., and where an inch is possible. Here are the current temperatures across western New York. It's not unusual, as Tom Jones used to saying, to have temperatures like this. It's not unusual to track the snow in spring. And here we go with the latest iteration of Future Look to plan out your day. Again, the general theme is you will see below average temperatures, and you will see on and off snow, intermittent snows for the more populated areas, aka Buffalo and the burbs, Niagara County. It's going to be nothing, maybe a coating. But for some of the higher spots, western Wyoming County is the higher elevations in southern Erie County and southern tier. That's where you might get an inch or so. Again, temperatures kind of hanging out in the 30s, a chilly northwestern breeze as well. Tomorrow starts mostly sunny, a little bit more cloud cover into the afternoon. We make it into the 40s for your Thursday. A bit of a northeastern breeze, 10 to 20 miles per hour as well. Your Friday, the Bisons play at 2 p.m. And good for that, because I think they'll be able to get the game in. Because the precipitation on Friday is probably closer to sunset. I think, and even after the ride home as well. So more of a 6 p.m. Here's 7:30 projected as well. So maybe a 6 p.m. arrival for the rain on Friday. And the rain's going to hang around for your weekend as well, I'm sorry to say. Again, in terms of total snow, this is on top of what's already fallen. I've been using this since 4:30. So again, it's going to be a coating for most people, and maybe an inch or so, some of the high spots across western New York that I detailed previously. So 36 degrees today, below average temperatures. We should be mid to upper 40s. That's where we will be tomorrow with a mostly sunny start, partly cloudy, a bit on the breezy side into the afternoon. And the weekend, indoor plans, folks. Again, this is the 5th weekend of March. Of all the months to get 5 weekends, we give them to March this year. But again, temperatures will be above average. Look at the difference in temperatures. So Saturday, and I double checked, Saturday's high, Niagara, Orleans County, 50. But watch, as the high in the southern tier will be in the 60s. It's so interesting to forecast to western New York. There's an 18-degree swing from Wilson to Wellsville. There's going to be a front draped sort of like across 20A, moving west to east across western New York. So if you're north of the front, you'll be below average. Well, your temperatures will be around 50. I'll click back, and then but the southern tier will be into the 60s. But it looks like rain for all of us, especially on Sunday.
And that's exactly why we have the zone forecast here at Channel 2 with Storm Team 2, because the climate is so different in different regions of western New York.
Yeah, typically the southern tier is a little bit cooler, but the front's going to be work its way west to east across western New York. So the northern half of western New York will be cooler than the southern half this time.
Okay, good to know. We'll do more weather later, but right now, how about some real estate news? The most expensive home listed in Buffalo in over a decade is now off the market. Look at that foyer, that staircase. This is 50 Tudor Place. It's listed on Zillow, these pictures here. It's in the Elmwood Village, just south of Narden Academy. That's an elevator right there, folks, in that house. And doesn't this look like it's from Clue? And there's a vault in this house. I love this century-old home listed for $4.25 million. I love this bathroom, actually.
Okay.
Sold for $3.5 million. 8,700 square feet. Look at that backyard. 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms.
Sure.
A glorious estate. The home was designed by the same man who was the architect of the Curtis Building downtown. The Carriage House.
Okay.
It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment.
Oh, wow.
With a
Beautiful.
laundry and kitchen and everything. This house is magnificent. And so, yeah, they didn't get what they were looking for, but $3.5 million for a house in the Elmwood Village is
just so I know, the Carriage House is like a separate sort of like a butler's headquarters.
And it's probably bigger than our houses.
Right. So, yeah, so that's like a secondary sort of residence on the premises.
It's the Carriage House is its own. It's got it's got the 3-car garage on the first floor, and then the apartment is above it.
A 3-carriage garage.
Right, a 3-carriage garage, exactly.
That's right.
Now, in other real estate news, a local couple is going to be on House Hunters this weekend, probably not looking for $3.5 million Elmwood Village mansions, but they are Brendan and Jesse Cunningham. They did live in Western New York, then they moved to Florida, and now they're back here in Western New York looking for a home. The realtor is John Carvalho, so he's going to take him to 3 homes in Amherst. And he says this is the first time in a few years that Western New York has been featured on HGTV. And he's excited to show off Buffalo and Amherst to the nation. That show will air Saturday at 10 o'clock right on HGTV. That's Susan Hunt right there.
Yeah, and is she local or does she travel with House Hunters?
So she's on they say that she's a producer with a production team, but I don't know if the production team is just here and House Hunters uses local production teams or whether it's their team themselves. I don't know. But Susan Hunt was with Hunt Real Estate, but then she also did a lot on TV, and she's in the Buffalo Broadcasting Hall of Fame.
I think she was on Channel 2. Yeah, they like a PM magazine type thing. Brian Cale.
Yeah. I love watching House Hunters.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes, and it's also so ridiculous. I mean, you've got like a 22-year-old pottery expert who is looking for a $3 million house. I mean, it's just ridiculous how much some of these people can afford and the kind of houses they're looking for. And then they're so picky about everything.
I hear a lot of comedians doing jokes about House Hunters, how it drives people nuts.
And it drives me nuts also how they always like get in the bathtub when they're walking around the house. Like, oh, how does this bathtub feel? And it's it gets very awkward. And they're always looking for absolutely perfect houses but don't want to pay anything for it. And God forbid they have to like paint a bathroom. They're upset about it. So hopefully this couple will not come across as too needy or annoying. But or snobby. Right. But I can't wait to see the houses that they pick. And so they tour 3 and then they ultimately end up with one of them.
Yeah, my wife and I were looking for a home. I was leaning towards Grand Island, which I find lovely. She was leaning towards Lancaster. So we compromised and we did what she wanted.
That's the way to make her happy. You love your house.
I have a beautiful estate in Lancaster.
Yes.
And now I get to complain about all the people moving to Lancaster. Now I get to complain.
The bustling metropolis.
I've been there for 2 years, and I'm like, dang, too many people here now.
It's a great
It's growing,
though.
Man. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah,
very nice. All right, so again, the House Hunters featuring that Western New York couple will be Saturday at 10 p.m. Okay, also something on TV here in Western New York. How about AC Slater being in town?
I don't know who. Okay,
Saved by the. Okay, this is my my generation.
Right.
I'm so much younger than.
Right.
No, like 13-year-old Missy is fangirling out
I do
over
know
her
the
crush.
Show Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell
right.
with AC Slater and Zach Morris and Kelly Kapowski. Okay, well,
those are the character names.
Yes.
Okay.
Mario Lopez.
Okay.
And he hosts Access Hollywood. He is doing a Christmas movie here in Western New York and has been posting a lot of videos on Instagram showing what he's doing in Buffalo. Take a look.
Buffalo is no joke. It's like 29, 30 degrees right now. Teddy's over here crying. I can hear him crying. Hey, looking like you're about to put a hit out on someone with that mob jacket. We got fine people of Lancaster, New York. Fireman. I'm a fireman in this one right here. Hey, this is no joke though. Bill's Mafia is gonna come and help us out though today with all the crowd work. So see you soon. We out here in New York. We shuffled off to Buffalo, New York specifically. Peep the drip. Very comfy right now. It's Christmas time here in March. Are we still in March or is it April? It's March, right? Yeah, it's still March. So we got our first scene in the can. So far, so good. We're taking a break to shoot Access Hollywood right now. Look at Toottie. All the fools are here. Tootie's right here. Davey Day, even the bunny. That's right there. There's Sternzio. That's what's up. That's Petrie right there. And we're about to go into OT meal penalty, so we got to get this wrapped up. But Buffalo has been great so far, so we're good to go. Stay tuned. We're coming in hot for this one. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? So he's gonna break it down right now. Break it down. Hey.
Okay, so we went out yesterday to the scene of where they were filming at St. Andrew's Country Day School, and we did an interview with Mario, and he was really great. He was really nice. Then he was out drinking, like you do in Buffalo after you get out of work. So they were at St. Andrew's Country Day School, town of Tonawanda. He wouldn't give too many details about the movie, but I did some
recon.
We have some recon. I did some investigative journalism and found out from one of the extras, who's a friend of mine, who's going to be in the movie, that it's called The Christmas Spark.
Oh.
And he plays a firefighter, house fire. So, I mean, seeing Mario Lopez in a firefighter uniform won't be terrible and will make a lot of people want to watch the movie. But local firefighters are in it with the fire trucks. You saw him wearing the Lancaster shirt there. And so, yeah, very cool. And so he also said in that interview with us yesterday that he's going to be coming back to shoot another Christmas movie here in West New York. And so that's The Christmas Spark. But Tim Clark from the Film Commission also told Channel 2 that a Newport Christmas is also filming here currently. And so it's great to see. I mean, we've seen East Aurora in so many Christmas movies on the Hallmark Channel. So, and they've got good weather. They've got real snow right now, which is
real snow
wonderful.
deal. Right, and in Lancaster, they have a firefighters museum there, as a matter of fact, too. So it's nice.
All right, so welcome to town, Mario. Hope you enjoy it. We also love celebrating the people who make Buffalo a better place to live. And as Women's History Month wraps up, we'd like to recognize a leader in the community. Assemblywoman Crystal People-Stokes represents Buffalonians in Albany, but now she's also working to make sure that women are represented in history. And she's one of the selfless among us. Take a look.
You know, God first, then family, and then community.
Those are the three guiding principles of Crystal People-Stokes. Born and raised in Buffalo, she served in county government for 9 years and has served in the 141st District of the New York State Assembly for more than 20 years. In 2018, she became the first woman and the first African American to serve as the Assembly Majority Leader.
I feel like I'm honoring my legacy. I feel like I'm rewarding the efforts that my ancestors had struggled through in this country. I just feel like I'm kind of like the hope and the dream of a slave.
Among her many accomplishments, she helped to see the African American Heritage Corridor come to life. And she led the effort for the state to legalize marijuana and clear the records of over 400,000 New Yorkers with low-level cannabis offenses.
I feel like I've had a pretty accomplished career, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have done so. All of us are important to America's history, and all of us have to be included in that history.
Now People-Stokes is embarking on one of the biggest projects of her career, helping to establish the Smithsonian American Women's History Museum on the National Mall in Washington, D.C.
It's just an exciting notion to feel like, you could do something for this country that has not been done before.
She was appointed to be a member of the National Advisory Council. And while only a small number of women nationwide have that honor, she's incorporating women in Western New York in the process. Through events and fundraisers, local women will have their stories told and enshrined in history forever. The goal? To better understand the past and inspire the future.
Only thing I want to just make sure is that all women's history is covered, all of it. I don't want any woman to be left out. I want girls to feel like they can go in there and see themselves. As long as I am living, I will work on getting this museum up and going because it is the right thing to do and I'm excited about it.
And it is going to be a long road, though, for Crystal Peoples-Stokes. First, Congress still needs to pass legislation to confirm the site of the museum on the National Mall. Then the fundraising will really ramp up. For a Smithsonian Museum, government covers half. The other half is privately raised. And it's expected that it will cost over $500 million. And it's still as far as 10 years away from being complete. But Crystal Peoples-Stokes says that she is not going to give up and she will see this through. Now we have an update to that breaking news that we brought you at the beginning of our newscast. Buffalo police have just told us that they have found Victor Chacho. Police put up a Facebook post earlier this morning asking for help finding him. Haven't gotten any more information about how he was found or his condition, but we do know that he has been found. Stay with us. We are going to take a quick break and we'll come back with some sports news coming up. All right, Kevin, you just peeked your head outside to find out what's going on, and you said fluffy, beautiful flakes.
Fluffy,
right?
Beautiful flakes in downtown Buffalo. Yes, we don't want them. Insubordinate and churlish. These flakes are not welcome in spring. You're beautiful in the winter, but we don't want you in the spring. No offense. But again, we're going to have to deal with it. This is March in Buffalo again. I was golfing a week ago, poorly. But I scheduled that day off because I knew there's not going to be a lot of other 70-degree days coming our way. And indeed, I think between now and Easter, I don't think we're going to hit the 70s. 31 degrees right now in Buffalo, 24 in Franklinville, 25 in Olean. We're going to be stuck in the 30s today. With some snow to track, intermittent. Again, nobody's getting pounded with flakes today, but notice again the on and off snow, and again with the added elevation, the added lift, you are going to get some accumulating snows, I believe, in the southern tier. Already have some coating of snow up to an inch. And I do have a snow map ready to. Do I have a snow map? I don't think I have a snow map this time around. But it's going to be, generally speaking, a coating or less, and then an inch in western Wyoming County, the hilltops of southern Erie County, and across the southern tier. Tomorrow starts mostly sunny, ends up partly cloudy. Temperatures making it into the 40s. A noticeable breeze from the southwest, about 10 to 20 miles per hour, some gusts to 30. And Friday, the Bisons have their home opener. I think they'll get it in, no problem, because the showers on Friday you see arrive around 6, 7 o'clock or so. And the showers are going to be a theme for the weekend as well. So again, 36 today, spotty snows, a coating for most, an inch or so in higher elevations. Tomorrow, a nice day by March standards, 47 degrees and partly cloudy. Rain late Friday, showers on Saturday, and I think Sunday will be the rainier day. But both of those days, again, I think indoor plans are probably the thing to do. Go ahead and make those plans. And Tuesday, making its debut, Missy, in the 7-day forecast, April 1st. So there is your April Fool's Day. Happy birthday in advance to the lovely Lauren Hall.
Yes, Lauren's birthday on April Fool's Day, and we will be in the 30s to start April.
Yeah, there's a Mother Nature's April Fools.
Yeah, not great. All right, Kevin, thanks. Well, a bright spot last night in an otherwise pretty dark season for the Buffalo Sabres. They beat the Ottawa Senators with head coach Lindy Ruff making history, too. He is only the second coach ever to win 600 games with one team. The Sabres came from behind twice in this game. In the first period, J.J. Peterka found Jack Quinn with a great pass to tie the game at 1. And then in the second, trailing once again, but this time Jacob Bernard Docker scored his first goal for the blue and gold against his old team, the Senators. And then in the third, Tage Thompson would give the Sabres the lead for good with his 35th goal of the season. And yeah, for the 600th time, Lindy Ruff's Sabre squad gets the win.
Really wasn't aware of it, but, obviously feels good. Just get the win tonight felt good. How hard we battled after the first period. And I've been fortunate. A lot of good people around me, that have helped throughout the years, and coaches, and unbelievable fan support here in this building.
And next up, the Sabres host Pittsburgh tomorrow night. So Dylan Cousins made his return last night also.
Yeah, yep.
I wonder, how did he do?
He got a point.
Oh, he got a point. Okay.
He got a point. It's interesting to see the new guy for the Sabres that scored was wearing Cousins' old number.
Oh, what number?
24.
24, okay.
Yeah.
And you said that when Lindy played here, you remembered he was
22.
22.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, they're all very likable. I like the Sabres a lot. I love Darlene. I hear Tage talk, and it's great.
And Tuck, I love Tuck.
Tuck's awesome.
Great guy.
He grew up loving the Sabres, talked about listening to Rick Jenneret in Syracuse, where he grew up, and the Sabres radio network. So they're a bunch of likable guys that need to string together some wins. And if they just make their way into the playoffs, the city will go nuts.
And how long is the drought? 14 years, the longest NHL drought?
In history. Yeah, again, half the teams make the playoffs. It's like losing a coin flip 14 times in a row.
Yeah.
You keep waiting. But again, they two nice wins, and they seem to have the talent if they could just string together. They have those long losing streaks. But if they can just knock it off with that and win 60% of the time, they're in.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, maybe even half the time.
So you and I both love golf. We love the Masters. We watch it, we play it, we bet on it.
Oh yeah.
We have a little Masters.
We can talk
draft.
about.
The Masters draft is great.
So we have a bunch of goofballs, maybe 5 or 6 of us.
Yeah.
We throw together. Maybe I'll make it $25 this year.
Ooh,
so
roller.
and then sort of like we do a draft. You pick a golfer, and then whoever so 6 players, we all pick 5 golfers or something like that. So 30 golfer, and then whoever picks the winning golfer gets the $125 or whatever. Yeah.
So that's a great tradition. The whole Masters is tradition. But ESPN launched their newest version of Georgia on My Mind as a promo for the Masters. And instead of Ray Charles singing it, they had 2-time Grammy nominee Noah Kahan singing this year's rendition. It is not going over very well, the whole promo. Take a look at it. Yeah, I don't know. This is the 6th year that ESPN brought a new version of Ray Charles song to.
This is the 6th year?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that because normally.
Okay.
But maybe it's CBS that does the Ray Charles version, but ESPN is going to be airing more of the Masters this year. And so people are saying that they're just trying to make it too woke, too new. But I get trying to bring young people into it.
Fine.
And Noah Kahan's pretty popular.
They changed the Sunday Night Football singer from Pink to Carrie Underwood. And it's all right. It happens. It's okay to evolve. We're not getting rid of Ray Charles. His version will always be wonderful. And they're bringing in a new guy I've never heard of named Noah Kahan. And all right, good for them.
We gotta get you listening to more Top 40. You like country pop. That's kind of what Noah Kahan is.
Is he? No, I don't like. I don't like his voice that much.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm excited for the Masters, regardless of what.
Oh yeah,
like.
I don't care. I don't care who's singing the song. Just hit the ball.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got Boat Show tomorrow. We'll take you to that on Daybreak. And then we'll take you to the Bison, the Sailing Field on Friday for opening day. So make sure you stay with Daybreak the rest of the week here. Bye, everybody.